Who's ready to talk about some metal guns? Let's go. Alright guys, recently I got some good traction on a shorts video where I showed my Shadow 2 Compact and I showed my Staccato C2 that I just got. And the results were pretty neck and neck on what you would pick with the Staccato C2 and the Shadow 2 Compact. Which one comes out on top? All right, so basically I'm going to give you the spec sheet on both of them and then tell you my thoughts on both of them. And then we're going to do a trigger weight pull test on it and go from there. Let's start with the Shadow 2 Compact. So this MSRP comes in at $1299.99 US. That's a pretty good price for what you're getting here. Now, since I've got it, I have upgraded the trigger to the Cajun Gunworks trigger. It is definitely not needed because the trigger on the stock Shadow 2 Compact comes in at 3.5 pounds pull. This is from factory. Their specs, I have not done the trigger pull on that, weight test on it, but it says single action is 3.5, double action is about 8.5. Now, obviously now it's going to be a lot lighter because of the Cajun Gunworks trigger, but as you can tell, it is hammer fired. Super low bore axis on these CZs. It does have a manual safety, and it is optics ready. The barrel on this is 4 inches. It comes with a fiber optic front sight. There is options where you can get the optic plate to where it does support the sights on the back. I have since ported the barrel, if you can't tell here. Port everything. That's what my friends JW and D's Gaines would say. I did get the flat, and I'll put this in quotations, flat face trigger from Cajun, but it's not really flat. They call it flat, but it does have a curve to it. The gun is completely aluminum. The weight on this is 30 ounces, so it is kind of heavy, especially if you're planning on carrying this pistol. You can definitely tell it in your pants. That's what she said. But it is an amazing gun. It does come with the side grips on here. I did coat this in a purple, so it does look a little bit cooler than the blue ice that comes with it. But you can get different grips from like Lock Grips, and a couple other companies sell them that you can have the palm swell, so it does present a little bit better than what it does stock. Now let's talk about the Staccato C2. This comes with a bull barrel, 3.9 inches, so compared to the Shadow 2, I mean, it's negligible, 0.1 inches, but the trigger weight comes in from factory at, it says 4 to 4.5 pounds. And if you've used the 2011 platform, 4.5 pounds doesn't really feel like 4.5 pounds. It does not come with interchangeable grips, but there's a couple of companies out there doing the grips that you can change out. You can slim this up a little bit or make it a little bit more beefier. It does have a backstrap safety and a manual safety on it. It does come with fiber optics front sight, just like the CZ, and suppressor height sights for if you did want to get the threaded barrel for like a suppressor use. I don't think it's necessary, but if you did, there is suppressor height sights that you can run that. This does not come with the optic plate, neither does the Shadow 2 Compact. You do have to purchase those separately, and they are around $100. Now the weight on this Staccato is 25 ounces, so you're about 5 ounces lighter than the Shadow 2, which really you can tell because when you pick up the Staccato, it definitely feels a lot lighter than your Shadow 2 compact. The barrel is a bull barrel, so you got a little bit thicker barrel. It is situated to where you don't have any play in that barrel with the slide, so it is milled pretty well. You can rack the CZ, and it doesn't feel as smooth as the Staccato, but you are paying for that. This Staccato is about $1,000 more MSRP than the Shadow 2 Compact. The Shadow 2 Compact comes in at $12.99, I said. This one comes in at $22.99. So $1,000 more. You get 2 magazines. One thing that's good, you get one more round with the Staccato. Staccato, you get 16 plus 1. CZ Shadow, you get 15 plus 1. And this is stock mags. You can buy extended mags and you know, +5 plates and stuff like that. But it does come out of the box with a higher round count, which is awesome. The Staccato is a single action only. I did convert this Shadow 2 Compact to the Cajun Gunworks trigger, which is single action, but you can make it double action. I only prefer single action because I'm not going to sit there and rack the gun when I'm pulling out to deploy my firearm. I only need it in single action. There is a safety on this, so you don't have to worry about, you can pull that, you don't have to worry about it going off. It's got it on safety right now. Hammer's not dropping, and it drops when the safety comes off. But it does come single and double action in case you wanted it to be. Staccato is just single action. So let's go ahead and do that pull test on it. Trigger weight test. We're going to start with the Shadow 2 Compact first. Make sure it's clear. As you can tell, it's definitely clear. Let's do the trigger pull. All right, that comes in at right under 3 pounds, which is just ridiculous. Let's do another one. We'll do 3 like we usually do. That's right under 3 pounds. Again, same exact spot. Do another one. That is actually 2.5 pounds, so that's a little bit less than what it was. So let's just say it's a 2.75, I would say. So 2 3/4. Let's go for the Staccato. Now remember, the Staccato does come 4 to 4.5 is what they say on their website. Let's see what it really is. It is at 4.5 pounds on the dot. Now this can be upgraded to, just like I upgraded the CZ Shadow 2 Compact, but the CZ Shadow 2 Compact comes at 3.5 pounds single action out of the box, brand new. So this one actually is a little bit higher than 4.5. This is about 4.7. Now this gun is pretty new, so I have not got to wear it in a little bit. But let's go ahead and pull that trigger again. Let's get it right on the edge so it's fair. And it's higher than 4.5. So that's 3 times. We're at, I would say, 4.6 pounds. So they say between 4 and 4.5. This is about 4.6. It is a crisp trigger. It doesn't feel like 4.5. It feels more like a 3 range, but it is that 2011 style, which is straight pull, the pulling straight back, which is nice. So my thoughts. Shadow 2 Compact, you can't hardly beat because of the price point. You get an awesome pistol with an already awesome trigger for $1,000 less than the Staccato. So in the hand feel, it feels really nice, feels solid, but I can say this, something with the grip, it feels like, you see how my hand is hanging off the bottom? If you have bigger hands, you're almost struggling to get your whole grip onto the CZ Shadow 2 Compact. Don't let me fool you though. It's an amazing gun, and I don't have a real big issue on getting my purchase when I'm drawing and presenting, but it might be a problem for somebody a little bit bigger hand base than mine. Now, I think they are coming out with some magwells for the CZ Shadow 2, so I would be interested in buying that to combat that problem that I have. But it's an amazing gun. I think that the recoil could be dialed down a little bit, like the recoil spring, but I think there's only one aftermarket right now that covers that. And they're super high in price, and they're not in the States. So I'm sure in the future there will be more that comes out, and I will be getting that. I did port it, so it could be that. Now the Staccato, I have not shot the C2 yet. I have shot C2s in the past, but I have not shot this one yet. So without shooting this, I can't be completely honest about this pistol, but the C2s I have shot, I know how they feel. It's a Staccato. They feel amazing. The recoil system is dialed in perfect on these. I wouldn't change it. Now, I probably will port it, but I definitely wouldn't change the recoil system. I might do some trigger work on it just to get it down in this Shadow 2 Compact range, which is about 3 pounds, 3.5 pounds, and you can definitely do this. I will be sending this off to Tommy Gun Stippling to stipple this frame, because if you know the Staccatos, they're almost, I don't want to say slick, but it's just not, it's not super grippy to me. So I will be sending that off. But yeah, put a comment down in the comment. Tell me which one you would pick in this situation. Now, obviously, money is going to be a factor in this. I'm going to say if you had all the money in the world and you had to pick between either of these, which one would you pick? Now, I do want to go ahead and show you the comparison. I think the Staccato is a little bit better concealable, because if you line them up, you can definitely tell that 1 inch on the barrel. But both amazing pistols. Leave a comment down in the comment which one you would pick. Also, if you can, like, subscribe, comment. Check out my other videos. I got a lot of, well, I wouldn't say a lot of long format right now, but I have a lot of shorts out there. If you can just go take a look at them, comment, like, troll a little bit if you want. I don't care. It's all good for me. But I did just hit 5K, which I'm super excited about. There will be a giveaway coming up soon. It's coming so fast, these subscribers, that it's hard for me to keep up with the giveaway. So just to be completely transparent, I did do a 1K giveaway. I will be doing a 2, 3, and 4, and 5. It's just getting those products in. Some of them have been ordered. It's just getting them all in and putting it all together. But I will get that done. Like always, train hard, father harder. I appreciate you guys. Y'all have a great day.